Hi, everybody. This is Billy Bear, the Lazy Modeler, back at you. It's been a few months. Lots been going on since October. I think that was the last time I made a video. It might have been early November. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm set up in beautiful Lansing, Michigan now. I've got my model room set up almost done. I still have a few things to do. I have to get my built kits out and finish up setting up here. But in the meantime, I bought a few kits, and I thought I'd show you these. Just show you I haven't been dead in the water, but close to it. So start out with this is these are models I've gotten in the last few months. Here and there and everywhere. Nothing great, but it's just kind of fun stuff, and just thought I'd show it. This model right here, this Johan Digger Funny Car, I picked up at the Detroit show in March. I got a really good deal on it. Everything's there. I built this when I was a kid, and I remember it was just a lot. It was just a lot of fun to build this car. They've got some other ones there. I don't particularly care for any of those out there. I know some people do, but this is just a neat old kit. I can open it up here a second, maybe, and it's got it's all there. It's all there and it's all nice. Somebody went and bagged up the tires and wheels and stuff, and I was really happy to get this. Like I say, it's one of the Johans that I built when I was a kid, back in my teens, early teens, and it was just a lot of fun. So I'm glad I picked this up. This is number one. I've got a few of them, not a lot though, but and I've got the I have got the Wild Willie Borscht car, and so I decided to pick this up to go with this. I might put this in a diorama. This is it's similar to the Wild Willie Borscht kit. It's simplistic, but it's nice. God, I want to find that one too. Want to get into some more of these drag cars, but that Bantam Blast, that's just a cool little kit. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to build. It's a little bit different. Got a nice engine in it. But I'm looking forward to doing that one. It'll be fun. Like I say, maybe I'll do a diorama with both these on there with find a starting lights for it and so on. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's another one. All right, and I don't know if I showed this one or not. This is a '64 Malibu SS. This is one of the kits that Craftsman series. It doesn't have an engine in it. The body is beautiful on this kit. It is just beautiful. I've got a car in mind that I'm going to replicate from back when I was in junior high or early high school. Bob Briley, one of the Caledonia original hot rodders from back in my day, he had one of these, and I can't remember if it was gold or goldish green, but it was a screamer. It had Raider wheels on it, and I got to try to find some Raider wheels. That's kind of difficult because the wheels that I did find are from a company that makes them a little bit too big. I hate to say that, but I don't think I would use them. But this looks like a beautiful kit. I could do a model of my old Pro Street car, but I had a guy I worked with did that for me, so that's not going to happen. So because I've already got one, so that's another one. All right, and you guys know I'm a Corvette freak. I like Corvettes. I picked up this kit. This is what year is this thing? 72. This is a 72 Corvette Roadster. This is a LT1, or let's see what it says here. It just says Corvette convertible. Got hard tops. Got a luggage rack on it, which is pretty cool. Got white walls or red lines. It's got a small block, so it's an LT1 car, I guess, with that hood on it. But I have another model that had the small block hood on it, and I might put that on there. Anyway, we'll see what happens with that. And I've got another one. This is the 70 LT1 coupe, and this is close to what I had before, except doesn't have the side pipes on it and so on that I had out of that other kit. But that'll be another fun one. So that's enough for the Corvettes. Then I picked up. I was at Ryder's Hobby Shop about a month ago, and I picked up these. These are really nice wheels. These are Really nice wheels. I got these, and I got them home and I looked them up, but those are some nice wheels. Little black washing on them, and they're just going to be gorgeous. So it'll be nice on something. I don't know what yet, but I couldn't pass them up. They were I don't see those very often. I'd seen them once before, and I regretted not buying them. So we'll let that one go, because that was nice. Then one more Corvette. This one I've been eyeballing for a long time. I got this secondhand. I forget where I got it, but this is the AMT, which looks pretty good when it's done. A lot of these, they sit too high. These 53 Corvettes, they sit high. And I might just do something crazy with this thing, put a big block in it and make it a hot rod. I'm not real sure, but I've always wanted that, and it comes with a convertible top. So that's another one. All right. And I found out this kit right here was going to be discontinued just this last week. And I've always liked this kit. I've always eyeballed it. I got a friend of mine that had one of these. He had it restored between another good friend of mine did the paint work on it, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. It was red with the white stripes and the white interior. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably try to replicate that car. In fact, it was so nice, the guy sold it because it was too nice to drive. And it was gorgeous. It was that nut and bolt. It was nut and bolt restoration. Everything was absolutely perfect on that car. Ooh, oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, and there's the latest acquisition I got. 63 Impala SS. This was from, I just picked this up at Hobby Lobby. You know, I love that 40% off. That's nice. You know, you can make it all these silly little things, customs and all that stuff. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's just a nice looking little kit. The body on it is beautiful. It's kind of a sparse interior in it. I mean, it's got everything it needs to have, but it's, you know, it's nice. I might put those Kragers on this car. I'm not real sure. They look kind of cool. I don't mind stock looking, but I don't like the that one's for you, Matthew. That one doesn't have the wheel covers that I like on it, but that's going to be an addition someday to the stash. And speaking of my stash, I don't have it out yet. My finished models, I have. I'll show it to you when I get done showing these models off. And then getting to some oddball stuff here. P-40 Tiger Shark. This is the first model airplane I ever built back in the 80s. And I spray painted it. Everything was spray painted. I had to mask all this off and so on and so forth, and paint that red. And the decals, you know, I didn't know enough to to clear coat the body first for the deal. So decals all had film on them and so on. But you know, that was the first model kit I built, and it was a lot of fun, but sadly it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, darn. All right, now I've got another aircraft kit. I don't know if it's going to fit in there, but I couldn't pass it up. This is a Hobby Lobby buy. Mavericks F-14 Tomcat. This is from Top Gun. This is not from the second. This is not from the second Top Gun that was out, Maverick. This is his original one, which I bought it just because of sentimental reasons. When I first saw Top Gun, it was in Grand Rapids when it came out, and they did not have a model of an F-14. That's how long ago it was. They did not have because the model group I was with, everybody tried to find one, nobody could, because they had a display at the theater. And no F-14s, but of course that was remedied soon after. But anyway, this is kind of a nostalgia build for me. I'm gonna want to do this one eventually. I'm gonna start doing my aircraft. I'm not real sure when. I gotta get my fanny just rolling here, and we'll go from there. Then I have one that was gifted to me by a dear friend of mine. This is a Honda 754, an MPC. Honda 754. This is a really, really nice kit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any plans for it except build the thing. It's a 1/8 scale. 1/8 scale, so it's good size, but it'll take up shelf room, and I'm gotta do something about try to keep the Try to keep the dust off from it, you know, because I don't have, I have cases for most of my built models, but not for something that big. And then, then this thing, oh my Lord, the Snark. I'm sure everybody's seen one of these around. I've been seeing it for years. It's been reissued, I don't know how many times, whatever. And I was at Ollie's, of all places. I went to Ollie's, and the Ollie's that I go to, they don't have shit for, pardon my French, they don't have crap for model kits. They had this and some other silly model. And I looked at it, I left the building, I was waiting for my wife to finish looking for stuff that she was looking for, and I thought, well, shoot, I'm going to go back in. I got it for 20-some bucks, 22 bucks for it. And just because it's got all these neat vehicles, there you go, Matthew. It's got all these neat vehicles. It's got the stairs, and it's got the launch pad type thing on it, and it's got a tractor with vinyl tracking, and you know, it looks pretty cool. And this is 1/48 scale, which is a scale I do my airplanes in. So I thought, you know what, I went back in and I bought it, you know, just to have it. It's not a high priority, but and it's got figures in it too, but I could have some fun with that. So that was my foray. I might have missed a couple, but I don't think so. I think I have them. I think I've got them pretty much done. I can show you. I'm going to take you off from this, and I'm going to show you where I'm at in my model room. Okay? So bear with me. I got to move around this mess. These are my models that my big models. That's you know, my motorcycles and my trucks and my airplanes and my ships and all kinds of fun stuff here. You know. Now what this is right here. This is a vacuum formed PBY Catalina from way back when. They didn't even make the Catalina back when I bought it. That's why I bought this thing. If anybody's up to a lot of work wanting to do something with that, because I'm not going to build it, just get a hold of me and let me know. Give me your address and so on, and I'll send it to you, because I have no desire to do that now that I have the Catalina. So that's good. And then I come over here, and I did my stats a little bit different here. I've got my Chryslers up on the top, and some more Chryslers and my trucks, and then a couple miscellaneous kits in the back there. Then I've got my old cars, my classics. As you can see, my Packards and Duesenbergs, Lincolns, Bugattis, Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, Mercedes, and Duesenbergs all in a row there. Then I've got my gangbusters down here. And you can see that I've got, you know, a few of them. And I've got one on the bench right now, which I think I'm going to start here soon. I'm not real sure. And then down here I got my Italeries down here. And I have my Johan kits, my classic Johans, which are my favorites. I'd love to get into them. Then we go over here, and I split that bench up so I could put it over here, because I have a sloping ceiling. So that's my wife's best graduation pictures, but I got a couple display cases there, and then I've got my Fords. My Fords are right here. This is my Ford stuff, and then I've got some of my 50s stuff down there, Cadillacs and Chevys, 59 Chevys and 57, 55, and over here I've got oh, it's nothing on the bottom. I've got room left for models, which is why I've got the ones I just showed you. I've got room to put those. Now I've got my drag cars right here. These are my drag cars, and then my 60s car, my GTOs and Pontiacs and Chevy 2 and a Buick. And I've got my Chevy 2s, Chevelles, Novas, Impalas, Camaros right here. My Corvettes, you know, I like Corvettes. And then here's my